Oh, give me a second, folks. Yeah. Alright. We'll do a new game because I need the recording to actually work this time. It was kind of sporadic at first. Well, no, maybe not. Not as. Alright, put that right there. We'll do a new game. I didn't really get that far. Like, I didn't even finish Boletaria. Or Chapter 1 of Boletaria, whatever. So we'll do a new game. Yep, don't care. Don't care. Oh, shit, this shit again. I really don't know why this matters, but there, it's about my age. Let's go right about there. 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 Details. Let's see. Fucking hey. There we go. Oh snap. Cancel. Don't do that. Alright, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this channel. This is Demon Souls, as you saw. Of the first Souls games, of course. Well, actually, I think Kingsfield... Was it Kingsfield? I think the Kingsfield series, from the same developers, I believe, started the Dark Souls. So all the Kingsfield games building up, and then after some time, eventually 2008, 2009, whenever this game came out, Demon Souls. And what an amazing game. This was the first game that I, of the Souls games, of course, that I purchased and owned. Oh, hey kitty, what's up? Yeah, that's how you feel? Something tells me my cat's probably blind. I mean, she clearly uses her eyes and looks around, and she chases things. But there are times that I'm like, maybe it's the voice that she's really good at listening. I don't know, don't listen to me. It's just my cat does not like going in this room. It's like she's afraid or something, I don't know. Maybe I got a ghost in here. That'd be actually kind of weird and creepy. Which I got a scary story to tell you about. I've mentioned it before on this channel, but I'll mention it again since this is the month of Halloween. By the way, I have not done any videos in a while because I was very busy with the Army. For those of you who don't know, and those of you who do know, I'll say it again. I'm in the Army. I am a soldier. I am a helicopter pilot, Apache pilot. I'm a Chief Warrant Officer. And I have been very, very busy. Very busy. And we're about to deploy, so... It's actually kind of miserable. But, like I said before, this channel, I don't make money off of this channel. This channel's for fun. This channel's free. It's for anyone's viewing pleasure, really. Though, if I had more views and likes and subscribers, that'd be cool as shit. But anyways, Demon Souls here is an amazing game. I got the game after it came out, like way after it came out. I think I might have got the game in 2010, actually. Maybe. And I just, I fell in love with the game. At first I was kind of worried because I saw the cover of the game, and I was like, this game kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy or something, and I don't like the Final Fantasy games because I don't know anything about them. There's way too many Final Fantasy games to follow, and I was like, I can't. I just can't. Because I went to GameStop and asked about, hey, do you guys got any RPG games? You know, role-playing games where maybe you're a knight in shining armor, but you don't have to be online to play the game. And they pointed me to this game. Because before that, I did the same thing when I was in high school, where I went to GameStop or EB Games, and I was like, hey, you guys got any maybe zombie games that, I don't know, you can like, you have a character, but it's not like a popular character like Leon or Chris Redfield, any of those characters. You have any kind of zombie game at all, really. And they were like, we got Resident Evil Outbreak, and I was like, what the hell is that? And they showed me it, and I saw the cover of that, and I was like, well, this looks cool. And I flipped it over and looked at the back, and I was like, well, this even looks better. So I gave that game a try, and I was like, dude, this is hella awesome. Then this game came around years later when I was in college, and I was like, I don't know. I started playing it. This game is frustrating because you will die. And I've never played any of the Kingsfield games, but it was fun. Like, it was pretty fun. And I actually beat this game. I beat this game like once or twice, just not on New Game Plus. Or on New Game. I just started over. I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to go through with whatever character. I'll just start a new one, which I should have just done a New Game and a New Game Plus and all that, but I've never been able to beat Dark Souls. I've never been able to beat Dark Souls 3, but I have beaten Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2. I've never played Bloodborne. Yeah, but... And I've played, Sekiro. I haven't beaten that. That game's infuriating as well. And I've not played Elden Ring. But anyways, in this game, as you can see, the graphics aren't as grand, as great as Dark Souls, then Dark Souls 2, then Dark Souls 3, and all that. But this is the start of it. This is what you get. And you have your character classes. By the way, the only reason why I named the character this is because of my last name. My last name is Rodriguez, but if you look at the history of Rodriguez, the name goes all the way back to like a Visigoth king named Roderick. So I was like, fuck yeah, let me just do that. Anyways, of the classes that you have in this game, right? You can kind of tell that some of them are suited for certain things. So like you have a soldier class, a knight class, a temple knight. You have classes suited more towards combat. Then you also have magic. In this game, in Demon Souls, there is magic. Unlike Dark Souls, where I think it was pyromancy, and then Dark Souls 2, there was magic and pyromancy, and then I think Dark Souls 3 did magic, faith, and pyromancy. In this game, is literally all just magic. So anyways, here is your first class. So soldier class, there's your stats on the side. Your soul level is high. It's about 6. I think the highest you can get is a 9. This one's 6. The class I like to pick is the Knight, which has a soul level of 4, as you can see here. I like picking this because you're well armored. You're not that maneuverable, but it makes sense because you're a Knight in shining armor. You got pretty much plated heavy armor. As you can see, it looks nice. It's fluted, riveted, and chainmail in certain areas plated on top of each other. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I like the way it looks. And also another neat thing to detail that I see is your shielded side is actually more armored up than your attacking side. As you can see here, look at the pauldrons, for example. The character here is right-handed, so he's holding the sword on the right hand. He or she, in this case, it's a he. So the shield's on the left hand, but you can see the pauldron on the left side, and also pretty much all the armor on that arm it has more plates, it has more armor, it has more going on that side. That's the shielded side. On the attacking side, you see there's not much. You can definitely see the gambeson underneath, some chainmail. You definitely see the pauldron is different size. It's also slotted, riveted. You can see that it's set for maneuverability as well as some defense, but more towards maneuverability for you to be able to actually move your arm around for chopping and swinging and stuff. So I thought that was a pretty cool little detail. I don't think you see that in Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, or Dark Souls 3. I don't think you see that type of detail anymore. I don't think. Again, don't quote me on that, but that's what it seems like to me. But I like the way this is. There's like a realism to this. I mean, even look at this. Like this knight is not fully decked out in armor front to back. You see the back side of the legs. You can definitely see the leather armor right there. For maneuverability, it's to help with decreasing the amount of weight that you need. A knight in armor would make sense that you need most of your armor at the front towards battle, where in the back you can sacrifice what armor you don't need to be more mobile. I like that. It's a pretty cool detail. Very, very cool detail. I mean, what they could have done to change that was what they did in Dark Souls, or Dark Souls 2, or Dark Souls 3. I want to say maybe Dark Souls 3, where your character had knight armor, right? You had heavy armor, essentially, but it was old and deteriorated and cracked. Almost as if you've been battling for so long that you never had the time to repair it. Whether due to the fact that you've lost battles, or there just wasn't anyone around for you to go to repair the battle, and you've just been pretty much weary and war-torn, right? They could have done something like that, where your starting character has that, but the story of this game explains that there's a brave soul that goes into Boletaria to try and fight the demons. You could be that soul that saves Boletaria, that saves the lands, or you could be another soul that the demons go and pretty much ensnare, enslave. So it could be because of that, but I think it's pretty interesting, the setup that we have here. Now, the description of the armor, I believe, especially the shield, would state that you're a knight of low class. I would probably argue more that you're a medium class, if not a high class, because a lot of the knights that you see in the game pretty much wear the same exact armor as you. Even Ostrava or what was his name? Is it Ostrava or of Astora? Ostrava of Astora. Even he has the same armor set as you, except his shield and sword. His shield and sword in this game are of rune, or at least I think I recall, because it's been a long time since I played this game. They are it's a rune shield and a rune sword. When you take a good look at that, though, we'll see it here in a little bit. When you take a look at the shield and sword, though, they look more ornamental regalia rather than proper use in combat, let alone anywhere for that matter. However, the stats of those weapons, the shield and sword, they're pretty good. But to the extent that you knew, to the extent that you know, that's somebody of royalty. And in the Middle Ages, not everybody of royalty was exactly smart or bright. Most of the time, they're just pompous asses, right? I have no doubt there were some good royalty, but a lot of the times they were not good. And just, what do you call it, trust fund kids and all that, and just born into wealth and all that other crap, and inbred sometimes. A lot of times, actually. He has that unique sword and shield that when I look at it, I could easily tell, okay, you got something different, and it looks like it's made out of gold. When you actually pick up the items later on in the game, it's very high quality. It says it's a rune sword and shield, or it might say something else, but I'm pretty sure it says rune sword and shield. Whenever I look at that, I'm like, that's very ornamental. That's very like regalia kind of. So you're kind of uppity. You're kind of one of those people. Though his personality in this game is not quite that, although you can kind of hear something in his voice that would suggest that he had proper schooling of some type. He talks in a certain way that's like, oh, you sound like you're royalty. You don't sound like you're chill with the boys kind of deal. He is very... I don't want to say apologetic, but he does apologize quite a bit for getting himself into trouble and asking you to help him. And he does reward you. He does reward you. But he definitely shows that he kind of comes off as an individual that, unfortunately, very brash. He just gets into situations that he doesn't need to if he actually stop a moment to think about what he's going to do, right? But he doesn't. He goes in because he's trying to solve a mystery. He's trying to fix something. And eventually you figure out what it is at the end of the game. But it's kind of a sad story with him, to be honest, because I don't want to say I feel pity, but I kind of feel bad for the guy. And it's like, I don't mind helping him out in the game. But I can imagine there are other people who look at that individual like, you're just some royal pompous ass that gets yourself into trouble, and I have to keep helping your ass just to find this thing out at the end of the game, and you're somewhat involved in this. Though maybe not directly, you're somehow involved, and you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. And now look at the situation that we're in. Though indirectly, here we are. And spoiler, you're going to have to fight the guy at the very end of the game, because he does show up and attack you. So that's something that you have to look forward to, or unfortunately rather, or not look forward to. But he has the same armor. Just about every knight, even the dead ones that you see on the ground that you could pick up items from, they have the same armor. And I'll point this out to you. We'll be able to see it. We'll be able to see this. So I kind of wish there was a more variety of armor in this game. And maybe to some extent, could have been more customizable. Of course, we would probably be talking about a totally different game. I mean, it's whatever. Again, Demon's Souls is good on its own, but I kind of wish there was a lot more. I kind of wish there was more weapons, more armor, more chance for you to customize the way your character looks. Because, I mean, I could cross out certain armors for complete different sets of armor. I'm just saying, this knight armor, which it would be described as knight armor, that there were different variants of it, you know? Maybe there's like elite, like I think Dark Souls or Dark Souls 3 has like elite knight armor. I wish there was more of that. I wish there was elite knight armor. I wish there was low class knight armor, mid class knight armor, high class knight armor, elite armor, and hell, maybe low elite armor, mid class elite armor, upper class elite knight armor, something like that. I wish there was just more variety, more to it, more weapons and stuff. There's just never quite enough, you know? But that's what makes the game good. It makes you want to play it and play more of it and like just love what came about, especially the lore. So anyways, this is the class that we're going to pick. But I'll show you the others. So there's your stats. Soul level 4. That's okay. Again, the lower the soul level, the better. Because the higher it is, the more souls you need to just upgrade one of those items over there. So there's that. Here's your hunter class, all in leather, axe, and a bow. You don't see the bow, but there's the arrows right there. Here's your priest class. Okay. Here's your magician, soul level 6. Hardly any armor, but that's because they have the short sword and a little wand or some shit. I don't know. Here's your wanderer. Okay, armed with a scimitar or scimitar or whatever. Here is your barbarian. No armor at all. Soul level 9. Here is your thief. Soul level 9. Very fast, very nimble. Real good at backstabbing with daggers and shit. A bow and arrow. A buckler. You gotta watch out for these guys. Here's your temple knight at level 4. Pretty armored up. They come with that pole arm right there. And here's your royalty. Start at soul level 1. We could pick this character and try to build ourselves up. I mean, we will at some point pick up knight armor somewhere. The only reason I would possibly pick this is that sword. It's a pretty good fencing sword. I don't know the exact name. Maybe like a rapier or whatever. And then there's the buckler. The thing is, whenever I play a game like this, I require a character that has poise, that has armor, that my armor and my shield is going to protect the amount of endurance that I have to retaliate an attack. It's a very reactive way of playing, but there's also the possibility of being proactive when you get good parrying. And the only way you're going to get good at parrying is actually doing it a lot. And to me, the best way to do it a lot is in a knight that is in an individual that has full heavy knight armor. Because that armor is still going to protect you versus someone like this character here, Royalty, who has no armor at all. If you mess up, you're going to get hurt really bad. Whereas in the knight class, it's not going to be that punishing. Although what does hinder you, what does punish you severely, is your stats are set a certain way. Your strength is pretty high, everything else is kind of meh, and your luck is pretty low. Not only that, you're also punished by having all that armor. You're not as mobile as you could be if you're trying to dodge a big, heavy attack. So you would have to time when you're going to dodge. And you need to get good at that, because if you don't, all the armor that you could possibly have is still not going to help you if you're just going to stand. and not get out of the way in time and take the hits. You know? So, this is what we're going to go with. Let's go ahead and start.
King Allant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valarfax of the royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Allant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valarfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force. And the power of a mature demon's soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Would you like to play the Journey to the Nexus? Yes. I could say no, but we'll just say yes. We'll try and beat that one, I forgot his name. There's a boss at the end of the tutorial, basically. And you could beat him.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you.
You can beat him, but you'll still end up dying.
So that you may lull the Old One back to slumber.
Hey, alright, here we go. Okay, let's... we're still recording? Good. Alright. Let me just make sure... Nope. Damn it. Here's one of those knights I was telling you about, and you can see he's kind of wearing very similar armor. Very similar armor. Crescent Moongrass, the weakest of healing items. By the way, in this game, you use grass to heal yourself. Unlike the other games, Dark Souls, you use Estus Flask, I believe. Dark Souls 2, you had Life Gems and, I think, Estus Flask. Dark Souls 3, you don't have Life Gems anymore. I think you just have the Estus Flask of some type. Alright, here we go, and let's drop down. Let's do a little roll to drop down. There we go, we didn't lose too much health on that. Here, back step, let's take a roll. Now, the parry worked, but I was late, so I still took some damage, but I was able to parry the attack, even though I was late on it, and still kill the guy. You just gotta time it. You just have to time it correctly. And I was way too early. Okay, let's go to the next area. Sage Freak, the Visionary. Strong attack, yeah, we're done about that. Alright, here we go, we got a soldier now. Got some graphical glitches shit going on here. Alright, so the boss is up here. I forgot his name, but it'll pop up on the screen. And you can kill this guy. You can kill him, but just be careful. Vanguard, the Vanguard demon, that's what it is. Watch out when he does that. He has a little AoE effect going on. Oh, shit. Well, he got me. If you kill him, you get more souls, and you go to this other place where you can pick up some more souls, and then the game punishes you by saying, hey, no one's going to live forever, and then the dragon god or whatever punches you and you die. I don't care. Come on. You've died. Yeah, okay, cool. Whatever. Let's see. Let's talk to this asshole.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the Archstones. Now, go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria?
Let's see. There is an item up there we can get. I think it's like a full moon grass or new moon grass. I don't really give a shit about that. This is Stockpile Thomas. He'll hold your items. This is Baldwin. This is some bitch that says, oh, Umbasa. I don't know. Let's go ahead and jump into the Archstones. To go into whatever worlds, you have these Archstones. This is Boletaria. That's Stonefang. This is some caca place. I don't know. That one is the Storm Temple. That one is the Tower of Latria, whatever. And then that one would have been the Giants Archstone, but I don't think the developers had enough time to finish the game, so they were just like, fuck it. And then they just scrapped it. I think there might be some code in the game that Archstone would have brought you somewhere, but you'd be lost in the sauce. And then I think the lore ends up being that from Demon Souls to Dark Souls, that would be where everything kind of occurs for Dark Souls. I think? I don't know. Some weird fan theory shit. Archstone of the Small King. This would be Boletaria. Boletaria Palace, a huge stone castle in the heart of the northern kingdom of Boletaria. Hungry soldiers whose souls have been stolen by demons to attack trespassers. A terrible dragon's nest there. So let's go on in. Warp to the area. I like this area. I like Boletaria because it's definitely the medieval castle stuff and all that. And this place is huge. It's pretty cool. Look at this. Just look at this. Can you imagine how long it would take to build something like that? All those bricks and mortar and all that shit. That would take forever. But it's just so amazing when you see it. You're like, whoa. And there's one of the drakes. We'll go on back this way because there's an item back here. I think it's some kind of healing item or some shit. Yeah, late moon grass. down there is at some point where we're going to want to go. There's a pretty good armor set over there, although it would most definitely over encumbrance us, however you want to properly say it. I clearly fuck up in English. But there's a pretty good armor set over there we can pick up. The gate's closed, so I think there's only 2 ways to get there. Maybe 3. There might be a key, or you have to defeat a certain boss for this gate to open, or you need Dark World Tendency. You have world tendencies depending on what you do in game, like if you kill a bunch of good guys or good NPCs, bad NPCs, you just kill NPCs in general, you'll change the world tendency for lighter or darker. So I think if you go full black, this will open up, and you can go in there. I believe it's as full white, you can also go in there. Excuse me. Or a certain key. Either a key, full white, full black, or you have to kill a certain boss. Is one of those. Let's go ahead and grab that. Now, I'm still not doing the parries well enough, because you can see that I'm still taking some ticks of health damage over there. I'm able to pull off the parry, but I'm not doing it fast enough. There's a timing. Sometimes when they start flailing their attacks around like that, your parry isn't going to do anything. It also depends where you're standing while they're doing that attack. So there's kind of a cone of attack that gets negated with their wild flailing attack. Through this door right here is one of the bosses, is the Phalanx boss. I believe the weapons that they use is the Partisan or Parison or whatever. Very nasty weapon. Don't fall down that pit. To your right, there should be an enemy. Fire bombs. And I messed that timing up. Ragdoll physics. Alright, let's go and grab these items. Millbrig, that's the second weapon that the knight already comes with. Turpentine. I think you can add that to your weapon to give it a fire effect. Will only last for so long, though. Unlike for them, they could have theirs on fire for a very long time. That right there is the bastard sword. And we'll get it by this guy rolling this boulder down here to try and get us in a trap. Jump on down, grab it, and move on. We do not have enough strength to wield it single-handed, but we can dual-hand it and use it. I believe we'll get 105 on the attack power for it. Get all the graphical glitches and shit. Over here, there's a Red Eyes Knight. You can see him over there in the distance. There's an item over there. I don't remember what it is. We're not really going to go mess with that guy. That knight is more powerful than these blue-eyed knights, and he also has a spear. So he can definitely keep us at a distance and punish us if we mess up. And the reason why I don't want to fight him is because I failed at fighting the Vanguard. And if I fail at fighting the Vanguard, excuse me, and I'm not going to take the chance of fighting that Red Eyes Knight. Ooh, shit. See how much health this guy took off? They also punish you if you heal yourself, so... So watch, if I heal myself, he'll start running. Down here, I think there's... I don't know what item it is, but I think that's not a good enough item for me. There's also a bad guy down there you can go kill. You're just going to hurt yourself getting down there, and you have to... Well, these graphical glitches have pissed me off. You'll just have to climb your way back up. More firebombs. Turpentine and firebombs are a pretty good source of materials that you can use against the boss of this level, which would be the Phalanx boss. Go ahead and take these down. These were holding up the dead prisoners of Stockpile Thomas's family, so the mother and the daughter. We'll open this up to get to those corpses that fell, and the Cling Ring. The Cling Ring here, the description's somewhat misleading, but when you put it on, or when you have it here, it says, loses less HP when in soul form. When you put it on, however, watch our overall health. Boom. It's increased. So, yeah, here's this. That's from the wife. This is from the daughter. Let's go ahead and make our way back up the tower here. Though, technically, would it be a tower or would it be like a rampart or something? I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. All I know would be like this right here. These little archways. Right there would be your keystone. Ask me how I know that. Because I took a survey art history class when I was at Kansas State as a student. And it was fucking awesome. Like, I really do love history. Though I wish I was more of a better student at it. Here's a better example of the keystone right here. This archway. Right there, boom, keystone. You take that out, this thing will collapse. Because they're all pushing up against that keystone. That keystone was really keeping all it together. These would just fall over and then boop, boop, boop. Maybe those ones will stay on. These ones, obviously, they're just parallel down. But that's what's holding this arch, is that keystone. Now, to get over there where Ostrava is, there's Ostrava of Ostora. To get over there, you could go up here and run down and roll onto the ledge and then walk on over and drop over, or you could do what I did on the what I tried to do on the last play, was roll and fall down to fight these guys. You will eventually have to fight these guys one way or another, but if you were to land here and then walk over and then drop down right next to Strava, you can talk to him And he would say that was a bold move, something like that. Kind of difficult to do, but let me see if I can... Yay, there we go. We did it without falling over. We are. And let's see what this was. The Thief's Ring. Oh, awesome. I think that quiets your walking animation. Let's see. Become harder for enemies to detect. Yeah, sure. And you can see it's activated because we got smoke all around us. We're kind of like smoke from Mortal Kombat. There's just smoke all around. Anyways, let's talk to him, and he'll say...
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
So here is the royal pompous ass here. Rune shield, rune sword, and just look at it. Very ornamental. There is nothing practical about it. It's just a way to show how high in society you are, really. They do work. They're pretty good. They do work. It's just... That's just, again, to me, not practical. Why would you use that? So it would definitely show that he's a higher ranking knight. But take a look at us. We have the exact same armor. Exact same armor. He's just surrounded in gold aura or something. I don't know. We'll go ahead and drop and kill these guys. I don't know why he can't, because again, he has the same knight armor. He had to have learned how to fight, and he also has a rune shield and a rune sword. Why doesn't he know how to use those to fight these dreglings off? Maybe he's worried about getting jumped, which is a good possibility. Knights back in the day would have to worry if they have a lot of armor on. If they have a lot of armor on, that enough of the enemy could grab you, pin you down, and then start finding a location to pretty much kill you. Anyways, let's go ahead and drop. And he could honestly just drop down now and help with like the remaining enemy. But no, you kill them all so that he can drop down. Now here's an interesting thing though. He will and can defend himself. So if you decide to attack him, he'll fight. And he's kind of a tough battle. You could definitely kill him. He's a tough battle though. But there'll be enemy up ahead that he will fight and defend against. So it kind of makes you wonder. He doesn't want to take the dreglings on. But up ahead, he'll fight, and there's even a Blue Eyes Knight up ahead that he can and will fight. He could win, he could lose, but he'll do it. Why didn't he want to take on these guys if he has the armor, sword, and shield? But then he'll take on these guys because there's going to be two that pops out of there, and they're soldiers. And then there's a knight, a Blue Eyes Knight up ahead that he'll also take on. Is it possibly that he doesn't like these dreglings because maybe they're so low class that he doesn't want to sully his armor, his name, his sword, his shield? Is it maybe he has a fear of these dreglings that maybe because he's royalty, he's like, these are the people I once ruled, or that they were supposed to look up to me, but now I have to fight them? Or maybe he has some sort of phobia. Maybe he's one of those rich pompous assholes that are like, ew, keep the poor away from me, don't touch me. But he'll go ahead and fight the soldiers, because maybe they're of a little bit upper class, a working class. And the knight up ahead, the Blue Eyes Knight for sure, because maybe he sees that that knight's more on his level and that's worth a fight. But these guys, oh no. We'll never know. We just will never know, because it's weird that he won't take these guys on, but he'll take on the other guys. But here's the other thing. There are dreglings up ahead that he will also fight. So why were these ones preventing him from jumping down and going commando on them? It could just fall down to the fact that they were too many at once to take on. I took them on because I'm the player. I'm the player of this game. I have to. It's part of the start chain quest for this, and well, I know how to fight these guys. You guys have seen me parry. You got have seen me take attacks and dish out attacks. I can do it, and it doesn't bother me. They could have ambushed me a lot better, especially the ones with the fire, because once that fire hits you, all of a sudden you have an extra animation. Your character tries to take out the fire, and if your character tries to take out the fire with that 1 extra second of animation, these guys can chain attacks and kill you. It has happened before, I'm speaking from experience, but it didn't happen this time, and it worked in my favor that I was able to effectively take out 2 or 3 of them at the same time with that attack, and the rest of them I was able to parry. So it worked out for me, didn't work out for him. He probably played it smart, and he was worried, like I said before, that I am a knight in shining armor. I got high value items on me, including my armor, and these guys could essentially just round up on me and attack me. Here's the thing, when he fights, he doesn't fight like I do. When I fight, you see that I'm very methodical about it. You see that I wait for a parry attack to do and then I attack, or I just wait for the right time to throw my strikes. When you watch him later on attack, you could tell that it's an AI programmed to attack a certain way. And when I say that, he leaves a lot of opportunities to attack him. He's kind of strong, but he does leave opportunities to attack him. He leaves too many times of just nothing happening. You'll see it later on. But let's go ahead and talk to him.
My thanks for your
He will give us an award. It is a brass telescope, which isn't really much a award. You see that? There it is. It's not much of an award. You can see at a distance with it, but that's all it is.
There is something for me to take care of. Is there a single sane person left?
Alright, so watch. He goes through. They come out to attack him. We won't let that happen. Now watch the way he attacks. It's pretty mobile, but you see he leaves a lot of moments, and he doesn't really. There we go. Early on, jolly cooperation. Praise the sun, am I right? He doesn't get it. You'll get it in Dark Souls. Well, never mind, you never make it to Dark Souls. There you go. He takes on the Blue Eyes Knight. Now, he can die to the Blue Eyes Knight, but he has a pretty good weapon. He has a pretty good weapon, and he's doing alright. But you see, he takes those moments to stop. And there you go, his first attack. Or the first time he got hit, rather. And he did it. He killed him. This, by the way, is the first of the Blue Eyes Knights that have the two-handed swords. The Claymore, if you will. Now he's going to go this way. There are Dreglings over here. Let's go on in and help him out because I don't like this crossbow. Alright, we got rid of him. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and grab this. And there are Dreglings down there, which he'll make his way down. And see, he just took on a Dregling. Now, here's another thing. There's a lot of Dreglings down there. So, I don't know what it is that he didn't want to attack those 5, 6, or 7. Okay, I thought he was going to leave. Those 5 or 6, 7. But look, there's quite a bit of them down here. Quite a bit of them down here. Maybe he just needed me to show him the courage that he needed, that if a low-ranking knight like myself, will take these guys on, maybe that's what he needed. Now, you need to be careful in these close-quarter battles, because you can hurt him, and you don't want to do that. There we go. Now, you gotta watch out. One of these guys will throw a firebomb, and you don't want that. And it looks like he's turning around. He's not gonna fight these guys. So the rest are on me. Didn't really time that one too well. Now, you could have, what do you call it? You could have kited these guys to fight Ostrava if you wanted to. You could have aggroed them to attack him. And there's your shard stones. Shards, you have hard stones and sharp stones. Use those to upgrade certain weapons. Alright, there's a Strava. He's attacking somebody. One of these soldiers over here. And he'll just continue to patrol in this area for whatever reason.
No matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a...
That's pretty much it. And he'll stay in this area until a certain checkpoint later on where you'll find him after the Phalanx boss. Now we do have archers or crossbowmen up ahead, and one Blue Eyes Knight up. You can hear him breathing. And then there's that soldier over there and two axe-wielding soldiers over there. Go ahead and get rid of these guys because I don't want them shooting at me while I'm trying to go that way. Get rid of this crossbowman. Take that unknown soul. Then there's this jackass. Now my recording stopped once I got to that fog gate right there. Oh, he didn't die. Yeah, my recording stopped. It like crashed my computer once I got to this gate. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. If it does, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed because I actually like this game. All right, where you at? You right there? Alright, let's go this way, and these guys will drop once you go all the way over here. And there's that guy over there. That would have been the guy, instead of me rolling off to go say hello to Ostrava, that's the guy that would have got us. With a firebomb attack as a trap, and I'll show you. And he's programmed to do it too, so... Over there is a merchant. He doesn't really... Not really worth it to me. Oh, shit. He's not really worth it to me to go and check out. He can sell you moongrass and all that other stuff. Let's go over here and watch this firebomb. You see all those barrels? Watch this. Boom. That was the trap. because you would have ran down here, and all the barrels would have been covering him, because you see that he was over there, and you see where the barrels were sitting, right? So then you would have gotten right about here, and he would have threw that firebomb, and you would have been in the vicinity, because you probably would have come up here, and you probably would have like, oh, hey, let me get rid of this. You do that, there's more barrels, boom, you would have blown up. Excuse me. Alright, let's make our way over here. Hopefully, the game does not crash. Oh, shit, over here. Also, by the way, yes, I am aware our character is not making any footstep sounds. It's some kind of weird glitch in this emulator. Because, by the way, this is the RPC S3 emulator, and I somehow managed to get it to work and this game to work. It's something to do with this portion of the game where your character doesn't make any sound in your non-corporeal form, your soul form, we'll just call it. Until you beat the Phalanx boss. After that, your character in soul form will have slight footstep sounds. When you're in your corporeal form, you will make the normal footsteps that your character does make. Just remember to take off the cling ring when you become basically alive, or when you're not dead anymore, when you're not in soul form. All right, let's please make this not crash the game. All right, because usually it crashed. It only did it once, and it was just the one time. But as soon as I hit the X button, the whole computer just like shit itself. Anyways, up ahead we will see one Drake or dragon. I'm pretty sure they're drakes. And then we'll see a trap that we can set. That is actually the trap right there. And there are bad guys that are going to be running up here once I come around this little corner, this little bend. And there's two of them. So there's all the bad guys. You can attack them one by one if you want. Just be careful with your horizontal attacks. You can hit the wall. Any horizontal attacks that you have, you can hit the wall and it's just going to bounce back and deflect. So you have to use your stabbing attacks. So yeah. Anyways, there's the two drakes. One of them is just looking out over there and is swinging his tail around like a cat that's ready to jump on a red dot moving around with a laser pointer. There's the other dragon over there. He's just looking down to where you would run up to because there are some goodies over there. You can see in the distance there's some goodies. He is just going to shoot fire at you. This one is going to swing his tail enough to smack you. You can kill both. You're probably going to need a bow and arrow, with a lot of arrows, actually. You can kill both. It'll take some time, and you'll get some points. Or you could be quick and crafty and grab some items. You might even get a chance to grab all items if you have enough health, or if you're fast enough. But there is an item amongst those that we're going to want. I think it's a ring. It's a pretty good ring. Anyways, let's go ahead and release this trap. Get away from the edge, because the boulders have a weird hit collision that if you're close enough to that, you will take damage. Let's go ahead and grab the soldier's lotus here. Those lotuses are pretty good for stopping poison and something else, I forgot. There's this bridge right here. If you want to cross this, that dragon that would shoot fire at you is going to get up, start flapping around, and then he's going to do strafing runs on the bridge. Normally two guys would be walking out, but since I have the thief ring on, it's harder to hear when I'm walking around. That's a pretty good... It's a pretty good thing about the Thief's Ring. It's harder to hear you and detect you. So see, this guy hasn't quite caught on just yet. Oh, but there he is. stabbing us with that spear. Let's see. What we can try and do is go across the bridge to a certain point, run back this way while he's doing a strafing run, run out to where that dragon is and try to grab certain items. We could try doing that. It's worked before. It could work again. You just got to get him on certain strafing runs. Alright, he's doing a strafing run. Nope, he's coming back. Son of a bitch. What he was supposed to do was flap his wings around like a son of a bitch and then burn up the whole bridge. He didn't because his AI caught on. Alright, so he's perched up back over there. You can hear that he just perched himself up. Let's come over here. There he's doing his thing. He should be... Here he comes. There we go. He's going to do it. You jackass! Fuck, man. I need him to do that so I can go over there because I can't go grab any of the items. There we go. Alright, he's going to do the roar. And he should do it now. He's not doing it. Bro, like, I need you to... I'm pretty sure it's the Thief's Ring that's fucking him up. I don't want to take it off because it's going to take a while to put it back on, which I need it back on so I can go grab certain items. Without the other dragon getting to... Alright, so there he goes. He's going to come around. There he is. There we go. And he should go back again for another strafe run. There it is. That second strafe run is what's going to help us. Let's grab this. Let's grab that. Grab that. It's one of these. I don't remember which one it is. We got a good fire shield. That's good. Grab that. I think that was it. Ah! I don't remember what that one is. That one might have been a ring. I'm not sure. Son of a bitch. Now we have to do this whole thing over again. Whatever. It was kind of worth it. Quote unquote. What did we pick up? I know we picked up a pretty good... Alright, so Ring of Flame Resistance. Raises fire resistances. That's not too bad. I don't remember what the other item was. I want to say it was a... another ring of some type. I'm not sure. But we did pick up a ring. So... let's take a look. Oh no, we picked up a... excuse me, we did pick up a shield. That's what I meant. Let's go here. Purple Flame Shield. This is a very strong shield. Let's take a look. We don't have the strength for it, but let's go pick up our souls. So we'll pick up more souls. And let's see what we got here. An old large shield painted in vivid purple. It's quite heavy, very effective against flame attacks. The origin and its characteristics design is unknown. This equipment holds many mysteries. That's interesting. But it is a type of tower shield. It is a type of tower shield. I think it's one of the lightest of the tower shields, actually, but we cannot wield it just yet. We need a little bit more strength. So let's go ahead and make our way back and pick up our frickin' souls. Let's fight these fuckers. I hate how I can't. The slow attacks is what really throws me off. The slow ones, I cannot time too well. I cannot time the slow ones at all, and you can see that gate's still closed. It bugs me that I can't time the slow ones. The slow ones should be easier, but they're... See, those ones, the fast ones, yeah, you could do it. But the slow attacks, forget about it. Now, if you don't want to go through all the trouble of all the bad guys you need to kill by climbing your way up, you could just go this way and go straight up. Just be prepared for that Blue Eyes Knight. The Thief's Ring is a pretty good ring. I think in online play, what it looks like when you're the opposing character that has the Thief's Ring, it literally looks like a bunch of smoke. Well, actually, it looks like very little bit of smoke just rolling towards you, and all of a sudden you see the opponent right in front of you, and it's like, oh shit, you know. What'll cue you in is just smoke coming out of nowhere, just running around towards you. That's what you'll see. Let's see if we can sneak up on... Nope, we can't. It's a Blue Eyes Knight. You can't really sneak on these motherfuckers. Whoa. Easy there, cowboy. You can hear Astrava's down there starting some fights and shit. Yeah, we almost made it. Oh no! got you, Knight, bro. Did I not pick this up? Thought I did. Hey, what's going on over here? Oh my god. I think you can also pick up these guys' armor. I think, I'm not sure. You piece of shit. I'll let him deal with that. Fuck off my sword. Damn it! they can also heal. I forgot to mention that. These guys, they can also heal. Some of the other characters in the game could also heal, like the soldiers. I don't know about the Dreglings, but I think some of the soldiers can heal themselves. But for sure, the Knights, if you leave them alone long enough, they will heal themselves. I don't know if that healing is part of the item pool that they would drop for you, but they can definitely heal themselves. So it's something you got to look out for. Got that crescent grass back. The only reason why I'm coming back here fighting these guys is they drop a decent enough souls that's kind of worth it, especially this early on in the game. And they have a chance potential of dropping a crescent moon grass or half moon grass. So 1569 with the path that we just took, that's alright. Also, those guys on the, well, the ones that we killed with the boulders, I don't think they've returned. I think they stay dead. I don't know what that last item is. I kind of want to risk running over there again. We're going to have to do the bridge trick again, where we have to draw him out, do an attack. Hopefully he does a secondary attack. Oh, no, wait. I don't think they come back. Or they do come back, so let's do that and kill him again. Yeah, see? There they are. Alright, so we'll just bait this guy out at the bridge. Hopefully he does that secondary attack where we have enough time to run over there and grab that before he swings his tail and kills us. Alright, good. He did the secondary attack. It'll give us time to run over here, grab the souls. Hopefully we can grab this one. God dang it! Alright, I don't know what it was, but I picked it up. I don't know what it was, but I picked it up. Patches the hyena. Yeah, Patches is pretty much in every Souls game. What was the item that we just picked up? Ah, that's what it was. I knew there was another ring. This is the Ring of Great Strength. Raises maximum equip burden. I don't know if that means... Let's see. Ring of Great Strength. A ring given to King Alent's Twin Fangs. Raises maximum equip burden. With his great power, the Twin Fang Bior wielded a massive steel shield, a large crossbow, and a huge sword with ease. Does that mean if we put this on, we can not fat roll anymore? Let's find out. Let's go and trade this one out for this one. Change that. Yeah, equip burden. So, maybe? I don't know. Let me see. If we put this back on. No, we're still rolling kind of shit. Let me see. If we take that off, we're still rolling kind of like crap. What else do we have? I think if we level up and we bring up our I think endurance or whatever the fuck whatever it is, I think that's going to help. I think Stockpile Thomas also gives you a ring. I think it's a Ring of Herculean Strength or something like that, and that increases your equip load, or not your equip load, your item load or whatever, so you can hold more items. You know, which would make sense that he has an item like that, because he is the item keeper, if you will. Now, we've died kind of a handful of times here, but the interesting thing is the world tendency that gets affected in this game really only changes once you go into your corporeal form. So if you start dying a lot while you're in your corporeal form, the world tendency will shift. The world tendency will shift to darker if you start dying a lot in your corporeal form. In your soul form, it doesn't really do anything. At least I don't think it does. If you start killing bosses, it'll go towards white tendency. I think also if you help the NPCs, it'll go towards white. But there are some NPCs that are not good, so you have to watch out for those fuckers. What's up, you bitch-made beta male fuck? Bring that ass over here. Yeah, fuck you. Get off my sword. Half moon grass, that's all you got for me, fucker? Got you, bro. Shit. Let me double check. There's nothing in here, right? Nah. Okay. What's up? How's your mama? We went out. Oh, hell no. You leave him alone. Yeah. Jolly cooperation, motherfucker. When I get over there, I'm fucking your face with this sword. Yo, man, like, we should definitely form up a group. I don't know, call it the Sun Bros. He's probably like, Sun Bros, huh? You know, I think I got a friend of mine in... What's the name of the other place in Dark Souls? Lordran? Or something like that? He'd be like, I think I got a friend over there. He's all about the sun. What's up, jackass? Oh, shit. Bro, that hurt. No, you don't. Not gonna bother with those other soldiers back there. Anyways, let me show you this, actually, the description of this sword here. Let's do that. There you go. Medium-sized metal shield used by the soldiers of the comparatively more advanced region of southern Boletaria. The crest of the yellow dragon signifies the soldier's low rank. I don't know why they bothered with putting that in there. I wouldn't really have thought it was a low rank, but hey, whatever. I mean, like, if you're a knight of low rank or a soldier of low rank, I wouldn't think you'd be decked out in this amount of armor. I would say you probably don't have pauldrons at all, especially the shielded side being that polluted looking. I wouldn't think you'd have, maybe you'd have one gauntlet, possibly two. Maybe one of them's not a full gauntlet. Maybe like one's a bracer, the other one's a full gauntlet, and probably rusted because of the constant use. I would probably say you might have those shin guards, maybe one knee pad, probably the right or left one, whichever one you favor to kneel down on. You probably wouldn't have those slotted studs of metal on the leather there. Your armor up at the waist area right there, those probably would definitely be damaged. For sure, you're going to have that chest piece. Maybe a back piece. So maybe you just might fashion a leather strap to hold the front end, but nothing for the back. Again, no pauldrons. And you're probably going to have some kind of shoddy form of helmet. It probably wouldn't look like this. And by some grace, you would have a sword. Wouldn't be the best shaped sword, but you would have a sword. Pray to the god that you have a long sword at that, and a decent shield. And the shield's probably a hand-me-down from a family crest, and so would the sword. So would the sword. Yeah. And hopefully you have boots. I would probably say something like that would be a low-ranking knight. It'll work. That armor that I just described will work. But you're definitely going to want to repair, modify, and or upgrade that armor, or upgrade to a whole new set of armor. But it will work. It will do the job, and it can be deadly in the right hands, because essentially you still have some form of protection. You have some form of protection for your head, you have some form of protection for your chest, and some form of protection for your shins. You wouldn't have much for your quads and hamstrings. Your hands would somewhat be protected, especially if you have a shield on one side and a gauntlet in the other, and a good sword of some type. Although your arms, your upper arms, triceps, biceps, and your shoulders would be pretty open because I said you probably wouldn't have any pauldrons to protect yourself there, so you're going to have to watch for attacks there. And also, you probably also wouldn't have any armor around the neck area, which is one of the most vital areas for you. So it's something that you're going to have to watch out for. Let's go ahead and make our way over here, fight this clown. Well, I was going to try and parry, but that dude shot an arrow. Make our way over here and pick up our souls. You regained your lost souls. Look at the amount. Alright, what else did we frickin' just pick up? Alright, so nothing more with rings, nothing really with armor, nothing there. Mail breaker, slave shield, whatever. Probably healing items, I would guess. $6,420 souls, folks. It's gonna be a nice payday for us. Alright, now did he kill I don't think he killed everyone. There should be like 2. Yeah, there's a handful of people still. Fuck, still left over here. Oh shit. Oh good, we baited one of them. Alright, he just landed. He's taking off. We could definitely run our way across. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Alright, we made it. Yay. Now that dragon's like, fuck, I need to get out of here. this will open the main gate to the boss. And you can see him in the distance there. We'll also see remnants of the boss up here. Yeah, so a little ambush would have been done right there. Let's see. There's somebody back here, I think. Oh, no, there's nobody back here. But there is a dead body with the item. Turpentine. They give you plenty of turpentine to give you a little heads up like, hey, you saw that guy that threw the spear, right? You saw that boss. Hint, hint. Although a subtle hint. Be careful in here. These guys are kind of annoying. Let my stamina recover there. This guy didn't drop anything, did he? No. Okay. You can hear them there. Well, not them, but there's one of them right there. And they'll throw spears just like the boss did earlier. Yeah, so, see? This is what the Phalanx boss is. It's these weird, nasty fucks. And fire does work very well on these guys. You can push them and get behind them. That's one of their weak spots. Because they'll use the shield at the front, kind of like Spartans, covering each other. But there's always a vulnerability. Because they're all bunched up, they move slow, they're susceptible to fire. And any weak links in the phalanx, so their backs, some of their sides could be exposed. And some of the members of the phalanx will all stay together. So they'll try and move closer to you to eliminate you, but that means that the whole phalanx crumbles. They'll open up to weak spots. So you can utilize that. And engage them appropriately. And yes, they will drop sharp stones. I don't know if they drop hard stones, but they'll drop sharp stones. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up. We do have fire bombs there. Let's go ahead and take that Lotus off and throw in the Turpentines. And let's fight our first boss. As you can see, they're forming themselves up, but there are also some of them that are not in the phalanx. And if you get them towards these little pillars here, you can eliminate can eliminate them. Also, if you want, you can try taking each and every one of them out if you like, because they do have a chance of dropping items. So, you know, because if you kill the boss, let's see, ow, that's not what I want. Let's do this. There we go. It's pretty nice. Yep, they don't like fire very much. And they'll try and rush back to the defense of the boss, but again, fire does screw them up. And now he has nobody left to defend him. I don't think he could do anything towards us, to be honest. So let's put him out of his misery. We have regained our body. We now have our corporeal form. And we got 1,270 souls for that boss. By doing so, we open up the checkpoint. We hit this arch portal, whatever the hell this is. Archstone, yeah. We hit this, we head back, we level up. We got close to 10,000 souls. But because we did this, we also opened up a can of worms. We opened up the next set of area straight ahead, and Ostrava is now no longer patrolling up above as he was earlier. He will now be down here. Somehow, in the midst of us fighting this demon, he managed to move on ahead. I think the idea is that you would hit the Archstone to go back and level up, and in that time, while you're at the Nexus, he would have found his way down here, past this dead demon now, because the gates are open, and he would be up ahead requiring more aid. Otherwise, if you was to continue on right now without going back to the Archstone, somehow he found a secret passage to make his way over here, which would make sense because he is Ostrava of Astora. He is well aware of the locations and where to go and what to do. So it is possible that he knows a secret way. Let's see. We don't need the Cling Ring on anymore, but we can put on the Thief's Ring, or we can put on this, which will increase our fire resistance. It'll go from 81 to 121, or we could put on the Thief's Ring and become, harder to detect. Maybe the Ring of Flint. Let's see what this actually says. Some of these things say some pretty interesting stuff. Mysterious ring forged in the shape of an eye. Character loses less HP after becoming a soul. Not exactly true, but kind of. An ancient sapphire ring. That doesn't really look like sapphire to me. It subdues your presence, making it difficult to be detected by enemies. The resistance. A soft ring bearing a deep red seal increases defense against fire. Made by Jiri, a friend of Sage Freak, the Visionary, who is known for his magical handicrafts, the seal's design is a flame. Cool. Oh, actually, let's even look at our armor. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Put that back on. Click, and here we go. A fluted helmet. Ah, it is made out of iron. An iron helmet with finely cut grooves. It is used by the knights of the relatively advanced region of the southern Boletaria. The fine grooves are designed to enhance the protective effect of the thin iron sheet. Its heaviness slightly impedes stamina regeneration. Ah, that's right. So the heavier, the less stamina. Okay, so if we were to increase our equip load, though, like we did, I mean, that's one way to mitigate that. What does this one say? There's old ragged robes. Let's see what that one says. Old ragged robes. A robe made of layers of ragged fabric is covered with tears, unsightly open seams, and numerous unsightly insects wriggling within it. No sane person would dare wear something like this. And then what is this? Fluted armor and iron with fluid cut grooves is used by nice fine cut grooves. It's heavy. Okay, so it says the same shit. All right. That would be the same. Select. Let's see what we have for the longsword. Standard straight sword. Straight swords are the most standard and versatile weapons. In addition to its stable standard attack type against most targets, it also has a powerful thrusting attack. The bastard sword. A large straight sword. It is as versatile as the straight sword, but with its heaviness essentially requires it to be used with both hands. Its crushing blows rapidly deplete an opponent's stamina, easily breaking their guard. So you would use this if someone using guard quite a bit and you need a stronger weapon, because there's a reason to have heavier weapons. What about the scimitar? So small curved sword, slashing weapon that inflicts heavy damage upon soft flesh, but has a limited effect on metal armor and hard scales. In addition, it causes its targets to bleed. Oh, nice. Battle Breaker. An extremely small rapier. It has no blade and can pierce even hard armor. Rapiers have a narrow attack range but deal heavy damage. They work well against metal armor and hard scales, but are easily parried and have difficulty breaking enemies' guards. So you wouldn't use rapiers for people who are guarded up, but you would use it for thrusting against heavy armor and scales. There's a reason to have certain rapiers, and I would like to use a rapier in this game. Just got to effectively increase our stamina to deal with that extra weight. They don't weigh all that much, but you still. An extremely small... oh, yeah, we saw that. Slave shield. Shabby wooden shield used by slave soldiers. Made only of collected wood shavings, it's merely a substitute. In all honesty, calling this a shield is somewhat dubious. And we already saw those. So, let's see. Crescent moon, yep. So here's, so the Soldier's Lotus. heals users bleeding. This one for poison. You need to collect up on these because that Archstone with the pestilence and shit, that's a doozy. Anyways, let's go ahead and return and increase Lead Demon's Soul. Alright, yes, return to the Nexus. Cinder Bane.
Welcome back. The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
Still alive? I am impressed. This is something that might interest you. The Black Road Maiden of the Nexus looks after the flames. She's a morose type, with eyes occluded by wax. She can control souls like no other. Bring her the souls of men and demons, and she will embolden your flesh and blood with their power. But beware. Do not devolve into a foul beast.
The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the scourge came, my wife but I would be happy.
Alright, let's deposit some items that I really don't need. I don't need you.
Rest assured, best of luck. When the scourge came, that candle maiden cared for. She says the poor, if only something.
Alright, so we need to leave, and then we'll talk to him again, and he should be like, that ornament, or that hairpin. Yeah, there we go.
Hairpin. That belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
Now, you can say no. I don't know what that would do or why, but I've always said yes. Just give it to him.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I'm a bit ashamed to say, but I found it one day, discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
Ring of Hurricane Strength. Yep, awesome. Okay, let's check, and you'll see that this ring increases your item burden. I think it'll go up to like 120 or something. 135, yeah, so there you go.
But I'm intrigued with your... No one I can tell.
Alright, Alright, let's go see the Monumental and tell them yes and yes, and we'll get a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Oh, we went the wrong way. We get the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes or whatever. I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but there is an item over there you can get if you fall down a certain way. Yeah, that item over there. I think is like New Moon Grass or some shit. I don't know. And you can get it by going over here, dropping down here, walking on there, and you can go there and get it, but I'm not going to do that. I don't really give a shit. Then you take a left. This door should be open now. And then what was over here? Let's see. Yeah, there's something over there, but something over there. One has like a multiplayer place where you can see like, oh yeah, it's closed. There's like a multiplayer place where you go see like the high scores and all that shit. And it's like, oh, who's got the high score this today, you know, or this hour or whatever. And it's usually some motherfuckers that play the game for like fucking ever from like Japan or something. Or someone who found cheat code, or not really cheat codes, but like a cheat way to make the most out of like the points and scores and stuff. New Game Plus, and somebody just, it's someone who does it. People who have the high scores in this game are people who don't play the game normally. Yeah, here's all the monumentals, and there's the one that's alive. He's upstairs. These guys, they're all out. I think that's the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. I think. Yep, Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. You, if you go into your soul form, like if you die, you take one of those, you get your corporeal form back. And then I think he gives you, yeah, there he is, the one with the candle in front of him. You can see he just starts looking at you. He'll also give you Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. I think he gives you like 2 or 3 or something. I don't know.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground. 1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls.
Oh my god, he looks like a plague doctor.
1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Hold up, folks. Give me a second. I'm trying to... What the hell is it? Chili beans and beers and football at the Roper household Sunday afternoon. What's today? It's Friday still. We still got time. It's like I'm gonna be bringing some margaritas and mojitos. What? Okay, Soup Sunday. Okay. What was I gonna... I know I wanted to watch something. What the hell did I wanted to watch? Fuck, what did I want to watch? You ever get that where you watch something and then something reminds you of something else that you're like, oh yeah, I want to watch that, but then all of a sudden time just starts going on and then you forget what it was and you're like, son of a bitch, what the hell was it? It started when I was watching this Monumental video. What the hell was he? Fuck, what was it? Now I don't even know if it was a movie or if it was like a video game. Shit, hold up. This bugs me. Whatever it was, I was like, oh hell yeah, I want to watch that. That's what it was. Okay, it was a movie. It was The Hobbit. The reason why was when it got to the king of the burrowers of underground, I saw that and it looked like one of the dwarves that was mining for like gems or something. I was like, huh, oh yeah, that was from The Hobbit, wasn't it? It was a good long movie. Freaking Smaug. Oh, we got the 1977 version of The Hobbit. Then we got The Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies. We got The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Oh yeah, that's right. They turned that book into like 3 movies. I never read the book. I'm not much of a book reader. I'm more of a movie watcher. Let's see. So that was the start of the journey. The Desolation of Smaug. And then the Battle of the Five Armies. You know what? As crazy as it is, let me watch the 77 version. Oh, son of a bitch, I can't. Oh no. Alright, Well, shoot. Then can I... No, it doesn't want to do that, does it? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, I lost interest in watching this, so... Alright, let me back out of that. Let me exit out of this. Throw that over there. Open this up real quick, because somebody's... Throw that away. Open this up. What do I want to put on YouTube? Black Lagoon, Ready. I don't give a shit about. You know what? I don't give a shit. Tats Top Videos. Y'all always have something. Tats Top Video. You always have some crazy ass shit for me. What do you guys have? It's always like your guys' old stuff too. You guys always have like amazing shit from back in the day. Yeah, look at that. 10 years ago. Let's see. What do we have? You know what? I wouldn't go that far. Let's go farther, actually. Let's see. Shit, I don't care. Let's put that on. I just need some kind of something in the background. You know, it's funny. I already have something else in the background, and it's on YouTube as well. My sister's like, "You're weird. Why do you have all this shit on?" I'm like, I
Now
don't
it
know.
is your turn. You must
I just
lull
need
the
it.
old one back to its
I got like
slumber.
2 YouTube videos going
Seal
on,
it
and I'm
away
playing a video
for all
game.
eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission? Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The old one, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Okay.
We neutralized the old one and banned the soul arts. Then we spread the archstones, and in order, however, the monumental and the shorts.
Okay. Let's see. Already picked that up. I thought he was supposed to give us some Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, but I guess not. And I think that door up above only opens if you're in online. There's a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes right there. Alright, now let's go downstairs and talk to the maiden. And she'll upgrade, or she'll allow us to modify some of our points. Let me see. She's not here yet, is she? Mephistopheles? No, she's not. She usually sits over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't think she's over there. Alrighty. So.
Brave soul, who fears not death. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
Blue Eye Stone, White Eye Stone. Eye Stone temporarily connected, diffuse the world. Yeah, whatever. Maiden controls. Yep. Alright, talk to her.
Dost thou seek soul power?
Yes.
So be it.
After all, thou
requirest strength. Go forth, touch the demon inside me.
Why do you have a demon inside
Let
you?
these ownerless souls become thine own.
Can we back up? Why do you have a demon inside of you?
Soul the divine, withdrawn from its vessel, lest
Dreams be grand, so the world might be mended. I'm not making fun of the voice actor. I'm just making fun of that. Because I do it sometimes whenever I just at random, I'll just think of like Harry Potter stuff, and then I'll be like, Wingardium Leviosa! I'll just make fun of it like that. I'm obviously not making fun of the actress or Hermione Granger. It's so funny that I just purposely fuck it up. What do you have for me?
I am only here to tend to the flames. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here.
Seek soul power.
Mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Okay, souls require 724 just to go up 1.
So the world might be mended.
Alright, drop rate, physical defense, plague resistance, faith, and memory miracle. Yep, that's another thing. So you're only slotted for 1 because some miracles require a memory slot of 2, maybe 3. Magic defense. Yep. Magic. Dexterity. It kind of depends on how we're going to build ourselves, to be honest. This one obviously offers a lot. Endurance. Bring up that stamina and equip burden. I would probably say we do these until it's necessary to do everything else. Yeah. Also, increasing the vitality would be pretty good too. But I'm sure there are people who've played this game and they're like, no, don't do that. Just do this one and this one. Trust me. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm playing it as if I want to increase this and this, because I'm pretty sure people would probably just put points into this and then just get good with everything else, and then at some point increase whatever else needs to be increased for whatever items or equipment or some shit. I don't know. But I think I've always done these and maybe threw a few in here until it got to like 15 or 20 or something. I don't know. Or maybe I didn't even touch this one at all, and I did maybe onesies or twosies with intelligence and magic, or no, faith. I don't think I touched luck at all. And maybe a little bit into dexterity, but really it was just like these two that I focused on. So... So for sure we want that one to go up. And let's put that one up. Maybe this as well. Probably wouldn't hurt to bring this one up, to be honest. Well, let me make sure. I want to check something. Nope, we're still slow rolling, which... And we did pick up some souls, so let's go ahead and crack those open too. There is a faster way to do this. You just put it on your, what do you call it? On your equipment and open it up and use it, but I'm clearly too lazy for that. Although that statement doesn't make sense because I'm clearly doing more work. Renowned. And lead demons, the phalanx. I think we leave that one alone. I think we'll leave that one alone for now. Let's see.
Thou seek
Soul power.
Mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Power. Safer landing. For dexterity. Oh yeah, that was another thing too. Safer landings. Then there's also this. I'm pretty sure there's a spell that I'm going to want later on that I want to heal myself with, and I need to increase this to like 12 or 14 or something. I don't know, but... Alright, so we have that. Let's go ahead and pop this to 12 for now. No, I won't do that because I don't have the spell yet anyways, so we're just going to leave that alone. Vitality, we could benefit with increasing, so... Shit! Alright, so it goes to 12. That's fine.
Art thou done? May thine strength help the world be mended.
Yeah, there we go. We're now, fast rolling. Hell yeah, look at that. So, you can see our stamina recover goes faster. So we can now wear this heavy armor and just roll around a lot better. Hey, look who it is. He too teaches us spells.
Are you here to face the demons? If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from the dungeon of Latria.
Latria.
I will help you however I can. I can teach. Sage Frake is a...
Learn spells. So, we got Soul Arrow, Flame Toss, Pyromancy, but in this game, Magic. Enchant Weapon wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Protection also wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Cloak also wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Water Veil helps with fire. That wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Demon's Prank generates a loud sound in a far-off location if you want to draw the enemy somewhere else and then get them from behind while you're cloaked. A lot of these actually aren't that bad of an idea to have. It's just they cost that many souls, so get ready to be grinding if you want these. And also, you're going to need some MP. You're going to need some intelligence. So, yeah. Enchant Weapon is decent. You use that. You're going to need a catalyst, as it says there. Use a catalyst equipped in the left hand. Enchant your weapon, then go back to your shield, and so on. And then Protection reduces damage taken. The spell is only effective against protecting its user from physical attacks. That's pretty good. Again, these ones are definitely good. Yeah.
Frake is a great sage, but I've observed all the more reason.
Okay, yeah.
I see. Suit yourself. Just ensure that you rescue Sage Frake.
Yeah. We'll get him. And then you rescue him. You still get spells from this guy. You might get even more spells from him as time goes on, but Sage Freak, once you save him, he'll be setting up shop right there. This guy will say thank you, and Sage Freak, you can also learn spells from him. Let's go over here, because I think maybe a Faith build guy, or a Faith guy might be over here, and he or she can also give us some spells. Yep, there he is, and this dude right here.
I have sinned. I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his honorableness. O Lord, punish me, for I have not the strength to punish myself.
I mean, you can get you some whips and just start, flagellating.
Oh, you must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth.
What have you for me? Heal 5,000, antidote 3,000, evacuate 20,000, and hidden soul 3. Alright, so heal. A very elementary miracle recovers the user's HP. A simple expression of God's power. Holy warriors call upon this miracle during their lonely journeys. Heals you, pretty good. Costs 30 of 73. That means it costs 30, we have 73 available. So we get 2 uses. Antidote, a very elementary miracle, cures the user of poisoning, worth 20, so we can get 3 uses of those. Evacuate, a new miracle found in Boletaria, sends the user back to the Nexus. The Nexus binds powerful souls. This miracle harnesses that power. Costs 40. We can use this once unless we start increasing our intelligence. Hidden Soul, a new miracle for Boletaria, hides the caster's soul, making them harder to be detected by Black Phantoms. The Black Phantoms that prowl the land of Boletaria are extremely dangerous and are the enemies of God and man alike. We can use this twice. Out of these 2 would be pretty good to use. It also would benefit us to increase our faith build, our intelligence, and magic at some point. We're going to have to do that. And then, of course, there's Remember Spell, Remember Miracle. It's basically you purchase the one you have, and then however memory slots you have, you remember you select whichever miracle or spell you want to remember that goes to that slot.
I see. You wish to try. I pray we...
Stoicism. Now, we spent some souls, we leveled. We can go back to Boletaria and go to the next location, or we can go to other locations now. I believe we are available now to go anywhere as we please. I want to go over here and grab a weapon. At least show you the weapon. Valley of the Defilement. This damp valley is the resting place of those who have been thrown away. Overtaken by poison and plague, the dwellers attack anyone who wanders into the valley hoping to offer souls to a woman who showed compassion. We're going to go in here just for a weapon. It's a weapon at the very beginning. It's the Morning Star. It's a pretty good weapon. It causes bleed. It's the only reason why I'm coming. There's the Archstone. Here's all this garbage mess. I believe that it's down there, but let's go up here and see what we got up here. Because I forgot what this... Yeah, you gotta watch where you step around here. Anyways, that guy over there has a spear with some flame on it, so be careful. Let's grab this. Renowned Hero Soul. Awesome. Oh shit, I can't go back. But he can come over here. Oh, okay, so I guess this was the way. Yeah, I'm trying to find the Morning Star. I don't remember where that is. I thought it was at the beginning somewhere. I mean, we're still technically at the beginning, but... There it is. Found it. And again, the reason for the Morning Star is because it has the bleed effect. And the bleed effect, it can come in clutch to help you out in this game. Especially with individuals that want to shield themselves up a lot. They still will take the bleeding. So, let's go here, here. Are we... Oh, we can't. I think it needs dexterity, I believe. Oh, no, we can use it. It's just, it doesn't do as much damage as the weapon that we currently have. That's what it is. And it weighs 2.5, while this weighs 2. So it's just an extra 0.5. But a hammer with numerous spikes on its circular head, favored by soldiers of the church. It carries the advantages of blunt weapons, as well as bleeding effect from the spikes, making it an excellent weapon. So let's go ahead and activate, put it on, and... Are we slow? Nope, we're still fast rolling. Good, 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 good. We're going to roll with this for a bit. I just like the extra added effect of making somebody bleed. So, there's that. You can see or tell that it's kind of unwieldy, but crush down on somebody with it. Okay, so you saw a little bit of that. There's the Tempest Shadow worshipping. There's the Tower of Latria over there. The Stone Fang, and then there's this. Let me see, what's what would be the next logical place to go to? We could do the next portion of this, although I don't like the dragon that's going to show up later on here, almost immediately, actually. I would say Stonefang might be the next location, but we can try doing a little bit of this before jumping to Stonefang, because then after a certain boss in the next chapter here, we can't go any further. We need like a high level demon or something to open the door or some bullshit. I don't know. And then there'll be the Stonefang, and then I think after that would be the Tower of Latria, or maybe the Valley of Defilement, or the Shadow Worshipping. Well, maybe not them. I don't know. There is an order. I happen to fuck it up a lot, so don't listen to me which order to do. But we can go here and go to the Phalanx Archstone. We could also see if that one door is open. Yeah, so we can see if it's open. I don't think it is, but we can double check. Let's see. I don't think we would really need the Herculean strength right now. We could put in the Thieves' Ring, make ourselves a little bit quieter. Damn it. I swear, it's the slow attacks that get me. Is it open? Nope, it's not open. Ah, yes. You see over there that silver looking thing? So there's all those items, but that silver thing, that's in Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. Those are those special salamander creatures that drop special scales and whatnot. Kill those as fast as you can, because these ones in Demon Souls, they will commit suicide. This guy, if he's aiming in that direction and you're coming from over here, this guy's gonna jet and fall off the cliff. He's just gonna jet. He doesn't give a shit about killing himself. He will just he'll just go. The AI for him is to get the hell away from you, and he doesn't care if there's a cliff's edge or anything. He will literally lemming himself off the edge. So you got to kill those as fast as you can. You are limited to the amount that there is in a game, because they will the amount that they're limited to is how many what do you call it, bosses you have slain in that world that you're in. Oh, they do drop hard stones. So they drop sharp stones and hard stones. Okay, I thought they were just dropping sharp stones. There's Ostrava.
Hello? You yonder. Over here. It's me, Ostrava. Look at me. Again surrounded by evil warriors. Could you, perhaps, help me one last time? Clear out the soldiers at the far end of this passage, if it pleases you. The Lord's Path, just down yonder, has degenerated into a feeding ground for flying dragons. Have your wits about you.
Ring of Gash Resistance. Let's take a look at that one. Soft ring bearing a red seal increases resistance against bleeding. In the area, a friend of Sage Free Visionary is known for magical traits. And I think they prompt you to wear this because there are dogs that can make you bleed.
Thank you. That makes twice. Thanks to you, I can now forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
It's a healing, yeah, Dark Moon Grass ×3. Pretty good. We could talk to him some more.
This is bad. Not a single person left. Why on earth?
Father!
How did all of this happen? Father!
And I think that's all he'll end up saying. So, like him, we have a aura around us because of the ring. This is the Gash Resistance Ring aura. I don't know what his is. Obviously it's yellow, but I don't know what ring particularly he's wearing that's giving him that aura, or what that ring is that's giving him what. But we have the Gash Resistance. It's okay to have. Especially with the dogs that are coming up here.
update you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's tell?
Alright, what do you have to sell over here? You have late moon grass, turpentine. Okay. What about weapons? What do you have now? You have a short spear. Okay. Ooh, you have a broadsword. You have a claymore. What requires 20 strength for the claymore for us to wield? Very large straight sword. It's a versatile sword. Crushing blows rapidly deplete opponent's stamina, easily breaking their guards. Okay. Worth 6,000 at 6 pounds. Oh, excuse me. Wood and bolts, and then crossbow. So we could get the crossbow, and we could purchase some bolts to kill that dragon. Do you have anything different? Nope, still plate.
Hard times.
Yeah, so you could do that. That was one way to do it. You need quite a bit of bolts, though. I've done it before. I didn't really pretty much care. Ooh, excuse me. The issue I'm having is the Blue Knight is gonna fucking be a little bitch. And these guys are just fucking pissing me off. Oh my god, you guys. Fuck y'all. You hear that shimmering, glistening sound? That's one of the salamanders up above. Hopefully he doesn't run away. There he is. And we got him before he left. He gave us larger shard stones or heart stones. So there's the boss, Tower Knight. We can't open this. It appears to be locked. I don't know how to open that. I think there's a key somewhere. Yeah, ignore the knight. Just go after these fuckers. And don't stay out there for too long, because he'll throw that spear, and it will fuck you up. Oh, fuck! Well, I didn't mean to take that, but whatever. Bro. And this will say that you can't go forward without, yep, an archdemon may pass this point. And that demon sucks. He is terrible to fight. Yeah, return to the Nexus. Sage Freak the Visionary. Let's check the souls. Alrighty.
Thou seekest so then soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Spell memory slot, miracle. Yeah, that's right. They separated it out. The memory slots, based on faith, and miracle, and magic. That's right. Or rather, you have the faith with your memory slots, so you have 1 for 1 right now, and then you have intelligence with the spell, and then magic is a mixture, I guess, of both of the magic power. So, yeah. Let's see. I don't know when the miracle memory goes from 1 to 2, though. I don't remember when that occurs. But was there anything else? I think at some point we're going to want the dexterity up because I'd like to use a rapier. In doing so, we also increase our physical defense. That increases our physical defense. Attack power will go up. This increases our physical defense. Just about almost everything increases our physical defense. Excuse me. I don't remember what dexterity needed to be at for the rapier, though. But I'm assuming I'm going to want to increase this as much as I can. Maybe make this 15 as well. And then we can bring up our faith, possibly. Shoot, I don't know. Where can I pick up for repair? Let me see. I'm gonna look on my phone. Let's see. Demons, souls. Oh, I didn't even spell that right. Souls, weapons. There's also lost soul weapons, but what are you gonna do? Daggers, straight swords, large swords, very large swords, curved swords, katanas, thrusting swords, specialize in piercing attacks, and are best used to counter or follow up an enemy's attack. That'd be pretty good, but not everyone can you counter. Oh man. Large axes, fist weapons. Yeah, see, I told you there's fist weapons up in this bitch. Alright, so those are the type of daggers that you have. Straight sword, you have the blue blood sword. Broadsword. What is the blue blood sword? What is this shit? Blue Sword is a straight sword in Demon Souls remake. White iron straight sword born from the soul of the demon maiden Straya, the sword of true nobility, endowed with the essential power humans are born with, which increases attack power. Can be created at Blacksmith Ed. Requires a pure blood demon soul It must be created from a broken sword. I think that's the weapon that you need for the 16th Astraea. Blue Blood Sword notes and tips. Damage bonus of 1 to 4 per point from the luck stat. So if you want to use that, increase your luck stat, folks. While most weapon scaling drops off rather sharply, in efficiency at 30 and 50, luck scaling for this weapon drops off more gradually, but most steeply up to 20. Luck scales much better in the 51 and 91 range for this weapon than any stat in 51 and 99 for any range any other. Okay. At 18 strength, dexterity, magic, faith, and 7 luck, you do 272 damage. Okay. Alright, what are some other ones? We have the broken sword, we have the long sword, broadsword, knight sword. Oh yeah, there is a knight sword. Where is this weapon? Dropped by the Red-Eye Knight. Bought from the Dregling Merchant for 20,000 souls. Found in the King's Tower after the Blue Dragon changes position, drop to the base of the long staircase and find alongside the Knight's shield. Shown in our... There's the penetrating sword. Yeah, see, rune sword. I knew that motherfucker has that. There's the crisp blade. Rune sword. A gilded sword crafted with exquisite design. Its physical attack power is close to non-existent, but it is strongly magically enhanced and also protects its wielder from magical attacks. It is a weapon of the legendary hero with its paired rune shield. So somehow, Ostrava has it. Found in Upper Latria, can be found on the large tower at the center of the level, with the one with the beating heart. Take a stairs. Large swords, you have the Bastard Sword, the Claymore, the Demon Brant, Flameberg. That's right, I remember the Flameberg. Storm Ruler, Soul Brant. You can combine those to create, yeah, there it is, the Northern Regalia. The Large Sword of Moonlight. I think that's in the Valley of Defilement. It's a weird fucking sword. This is Flameberg. I think the Flameberg causes bleeding. Yeah, it causes bleeding. Very large swords. You have the Dragon Bone Smasher and the Great Sword. Dragon Bone Smasher. That's kind of a weapon that's given to you if you do it right. Bladeless, thick mass of iron used for smashing, according to the ancestors of the Stonefangs excavators. It is said this weapon was created to face dragons, and it's imbued with magic to protect the wielder from fire. Increases fire resistance or fire defense. This weapon's unique push blocks with the weapon as you push forward. Useful for creating openings. Can be upgraded using the colorless demon's soul. Okay. Curved swords, you have the blind the falchion, the kiliji, the large sword of searching, the scimitar, and the shohol. What is the blind? I don't remember the blind. Katanas, you have the hiltless, you have the makoto, and the uchigatana. Now, I think the hiltless you can find somewhere in the Shadowman's place. The uchigatana, I think you get that from an enemy NPC, and the makoto, you get that if you don't die in the Shadowman's place and you drop into a pit. If you don't die, you should be good. But if you have died, if you have died in that anywhere in that location, you're not going to get the sword. Or if you have some kind of tendency, I don't know. I just remember that if you die, you're not going to get this sword. Problem with the sword is there is somebody who's searching for the sword, and he will fight to kill you to get it. And he also, I believe, drops the uchigatana. The hiltless is a katana, just it doesn't have a hilt on it. So actually, let me click on it and explain. Oh shit! I didn't have this on, did I? Weird. VPN. Yeah, turn that shit on. Hiltless. Yeah. So what do we got here? Slashing, piercing. Hiltless katana and the Demon Souls katana specializes in mid-range combat, are capable of inflicting slash and thrust attacks. Can also apply the bleed effect against hostiles. Yeah, these weapons though they don't last very long. The hiltless I think has 30 durability or some stupid bullshit. The hiltless can be upgraded using a colored demon. It inflicts 3% max HP damage to user for each attack. Every attack that hit an enemy will drain 3% of the player's HP. Hitting walls and objects will no longer trigger the effect. Backstabs or posts are exempt from harming you. So, yeah, and that's because it's hiltless. So, it's going to hurt you. Yeah. Let's go back and let's look at the uchigatana. Again, I don't even know if that's how you say it correct. Uchi, I don't know. Uchigatana. Let's see. A keen, thinly bladed katana forged in a distant country. The long black blade is heavier than it looks. It has very high attack and causes enemies to bleed, but the fragile blade is easily nicked. Yeah. What is the durability on this stupid thing? 30 as well? Ugh. Despite its lower damage output compared to the other katanas, it is the only one that does not damage the player. Yeah, the uchigatana doesn't hurt you. And then the makoto, the magic sword. I think this one. What does this one do? What's the durability? Why is the durability 0 on this one? A cursed katana that has appeared in folklore through the ages, named for Makoto the giant, who lived in a distant land. Countless unique teeth have been carved into its blade. These teeth ravage the flesh, never to heal again. Cursed weapons like the Makoto are said to devour the wielder's essence and rob them of their warmth. Innumerable warriors continue to be taken by Makoto's allure, nevertheless. A ritual. Yeah, this is what it is. Just like I said, you need pure white world tendency. If you die, you're not ever going to get it. Can be upgraded using, okay. Drains 1% max HP per second from its user. The Magic Sword Makoto's unique katana that you are asked to retrieve by Sasuke is a cursed katana that will drain 1% of your life every 2 seconds when you have it out. The health drain can be offset by wearing the Regenerator's Ring, the Adjudicator's Shield, or a blessed weapon. The sword can also be used as a tool to activate the attack up effect of the Clever Rat's Ring, and the Morian Blade when the health goes below 30%. Yeah. Okay, so that's those weapons. Thrustings, we got the Ippy Rapier, the Estoc, Jerry's Stiletto, the Needle of Eternal Agony, Mailbreaker, the Rapier, and the Spiral Rapier. Interesting. What is this Epi Rapier? Who has this? I believe this was in someone's possession. Dropped by Mephistopheles. That's right, she has it. What about the regular rapier? Where can I find this one? Let's see. Bought from Once Royal Mistress for 15. Oh, okay, so she sells it at the Prison of Hope. Prison of Hope, okay. Royalty class starting weapon. Oh, the royalty starts with this. Oh, that's a short ass rapier. It's kind of weird. Huh. Let's see. Alrighty. Rune Sword. Alright, here we go back. What is a Spiral Rapier? I'm just looking at weapons, and I hope you guys are looking along with Spiral Rapier. A rare rapier with spiral grooves carved into the blade. It's a weapon of choice of the Stone Gargoyles and Latria. It is meant to inflict pain and cause bleeding rather than deal damage, which provides a glimpse into the insanity of the old monk. Oh, that's right, the old monk was in this one. Yeah, that motherfucker. This is a weird looking sword, to be honest. Mercury adds poison. That's what that fucking does. And then critical, fatal spiral. Okay, crescent. I thought there was one that increases, and I thought it was Mercury. If that isn't it, then what? Dozer's Axe? Okay. I think that was actually a pretty good early on axe that you could get. Let me look at the Claymore. There should be something that explains crushing quality, moon, bless, Morian. No? Okay. What if... Where's the long swords? Longsword. Here we go. I'm pretty sure you can make this one bleeding. Let's see. I thought there was a way for crushing, moon, bless, Morian. Was there not a way to make somebody bleed? Like, what the fuck? Flameberg. Let me look at the Flameberg real quick. This one has bleeding, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Bleed. There we go. That's what Tearing Flameberg. This one will make 300 on the bleed. Mercury adds poison, so that's what it is. Okay, so where or what uses Sucker Stone? That's what it is. Sucker Stone. Vampiric ore that sticks to the skin, enhances curved swords, katanas, and so on. Sucker Stones. Dropped by the phosphorescent slugs in the Ritual Path and the Swamp of Sorrow. Video, What map is that? What map is that? What map is that? Is that the Tower of Latria? I don't think it's the Valley of the Defilement. Although, it would kind of make sense, but, yeah. It might be the Tower of Latria. Okay, so it's that place with all the bleeding fucks. Or the swamp that looks like blood, rather, I should say. Okay, so that's where it is. Dropped by for Rest of Slugs and Ritual Path, blah, blah, blah. Meat Cleaver Black Phantom Swamp. One found in the Plague Swamp in the Rotting Haven. Yeah. This is what you need to make whatever weapons bleed. Excuse me. Sucker Stone compatible weapons. Broadsword, sword, claws, the Falchion, the Flameberg, the Killagi, pickaxe, scimitar, shoulder, Uji-Katana. Ooh, you can make the Uji-Katana bleed some more, huh? War Pick and War Scythe. That's interesting. Which of these weapons would be the best ones to use? Let me look at the War Scythe. War Scythe, let's take a look. Tearing War Scythe, 107 and 360 on the bleed. War Scythe plus 3. Okay, that's 107, but what about the Uji-Katana, even though it's kind of a weak-ass fucking sword? What would you become? Ooh, Tearing 360 at 107. Okay. What about the War Pick? Let's see. War Pick. 273. 273. What were the others? Like, what was the Flameberg, for example? 300. And what did we say the Uji-Katana was? 360. Okay, so that one's a little high. Flameberg was 300, I believe. Yeah, 300. Essentially, it's figuring out which one is the better one. Because bleeding's actually pretty good effect. What about the claws? $273. Eh. Oh boy. Whatever. At least we have an idea of what we're looking forward to. We are going to need to increase our dexterity. I just don't know what. We'll figure out in the next video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.